Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important example for Angular pipe, that is JSON. So by the end of this session, we will be able to understand what is JSON pipe, why do we need it, what are the benefits of using it, and what is the exact structure or syntax that we are supposed to follow in order to implement that in our application. Okay. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focused on how to use Angular pipes, right? But prior to that, you should know about the basic thing, like how we can create the basic structure of Angular program and all those stuffs. Okay, all right. Okay, so I think now we are good to start with the session, and we are going to proceed in the same way. Like firstly, I'll tell you the requirement. We will discuss what is the definition. Then we will talk about the syntax, structure, and we will write the code step by step from scratch. Okay. Alright, so now let's first go to app.component.ts file, because we want to import the module, right? Or maybe we can go first on app.component.html file. So here in HTML file, you can see that we have one heading already coming over here, that is Angular 19 course by Sharmit. So next what we will do here, like we will simply add another heading of h2, where we will mention so today we are learning about the JSON pipe. So you just need to write here JSON pipe in Angular. So this is our topic name. Why I write all JSON in small case? Because this is case sensitive, so it's better to put it in the same case in heading also, so that you will not get confused at the time of development. Okay, so what we did so far, like we created this thing. This is just a heading. So let's try to run the application. ngserve ---- open and enter. Wait for a few seconds and then it will show you the output. So here you can see we have got the browser with the output, that is Angular 19 course by Sharmit, JSON pipe and Angular. Okay, perfect. Now our requirement is that we want to create one object and we want to show that object as a string of JSON. Okay, so in that case we will utilize the JSON pipe. Now the question comes, do we have any prerequisites to use JSON pipe? Yes, we have the prerequisites. We should import the common module in order to use the JSON pipe. Now how to import common module? So to import that module, you can go to app.component.ts file. Here you can see we have one export section and one import section. So in case of export, in case of import, you can write here common module and enter. Wait for a few seconds and you will see that it is automatically added this line, which means that your common module is successfully imported. Now the next thing is you can go to this what this module is providing us. If you take your mouse cursor, it will tell you that it exports all the basic Angular directives and pipes such as ngIf, ngFor of, decimal pipe and so on. So these all things are there. Now what we will do next, we will simply create one object here, because everything is related to object, so we should create at least one object. So in this case my object name would be my details. Okay, you can keep any name, it is up to you. Then we will assign some keys and values to this object. So let's say my first key is name. Okay, so in this I'll put name as Sharmit. Then we will put comma. After a comma we will write here role, colon. Then we will write here in case of role we will write content creator. Okay, content creator. Then you can save it and we will add next thing, that is after name role we will write here platform, colon. After platform, here you can write YouTube. Okay, so that means this is ready. We have got name, we have got role and platform. So after all these three things, you can see that this object is ready. Now our requirement is that we want to show this object on browser but as a string. Okay, so let's see how it works. So we are done with the module, we are done with the object. Now it's time to go to app.component.html file again, where we have already placed 2 headings. So now let me put another heading where we will show my details pipe, my details pipe without JSON pipe, my not pipe, it should be object, my detail object without JSON pipe in Angular. Okay, so this is the thing. Now if you try to print or populate this my details object without JSON pipe, it will come like this. Let me show you. So you can just simply write here my details and save it, and after the refresh you will see that this time we have got the heading, that is Angular 19 course by Sharmit. We have got JSON pipe in Angular. Then we got the heading, that is my details object without JSON pipe in Angular. But after that we have got the value as it is object and object. That means it is just showing the syntax, the structure, not the actual values, right? Because we were expecting the thing like name as Sharmit, role as content creator, platform as YouTube, but here we are not getting anything like that. Why? Because this time we have got the things as a structure only. Okay, now to fix this thing, to get the proper value in terms of string of object, what we will do, we will use the JSON pipe. So let's go again, and this time we will put the heading. I'm preparing all these notes for you only because I'm assuming that most of you are already preparing for the interviews and job for job and exam. So I think in that case these notes would be helpful for you. So here I will put the heading, that is my details object without with, this time we will use it. Okay, so JSON pipe in Angular. Perfect. Now you can save it. Perfect. So this is ready. Now next thing what we are going to do, we are going to run this thing. So to run, double curly braces, here we will write my details, then pipe symbol, and after a pipe we will write here JSON. Perfect. Now you can save it and refresh it. So after the refresh you will find that we have got name, which contains Sharmit, role that contains content creator, platform that is YouTube. So these all things are coming as a string, not as a structure. Like earlier we were getting only the object, right? But that was not the required thing. Our requirement was just to populate the all keys and values in terms of string. So you can see object string is coming here because we were using the JSON this time. Now another important thing regarding this is it is case sensitive. Yes, so if you try to go with capital JSON, it won't work. Why? Because this is completely case sensitive. And now you can see it shows ng8004 no pipe found with name JSON. Why? Because the predefined name of this pipe is JSON with all small letters. Okay, so it won't work here. So always make sure that you are writing it in the same case. Now some of you might be thinking you have seen some developers using capital J all in capital. So in that case maybe they have created their own customized or custom pipe that I will tell you in the upcoming sessions, like how to create the custom pipe. But if you want to use the predefined pipe, then in that case you have to write it in the same case only, otherwise there is no option. But yeah, let's say if like in the similar way I want to create my own pipe that calls JASON all capital letters, so yes, that I can create, but that would be considered as a custom pipe, not as a predefined pipe of Angular. So always keep it in mind that keep this difference in the mind, that yes, you can create the custom pipe with your own choice, but if you want to use the predefined pipe, then in that case you have to use only the same case that is already defined there, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I hope this session is clear to all of you. If you have any question, queries or suggestion for this then you can reach out to me through comments. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.